for the serious gamer.
Hello again, Next Gen Tactics. It's geirbiscohn, I'm doing Mag, and I'm doing Raven, which is ridiculous. I mean, holy crap, I'm freaking doing Raven. That's just crazy. I'm using my, actually, with this is account, it's a it's my second PSN account. I got 3 that I use for Mag. geirbiscohn, geirbiscohn 2, and geirbiscohn 3. geirbiscohn 2 is on Raven, and this is actually, I just started over because what happened was I started geirbiscohn 2 when my clan started veteraning from Valor to Raven, and then from Valor to, I don't remember. They went to Raven and they went to Sever, and I didn't want to lose my clan leader status, and I didn't want to lose my Valor character and start over from the bottom, and I could care about trophies and all that stuff. I don't care about trophies, so I just started other PSN accounts because that's the beauty of PSN. It's free. We can do that as many times as we want, and I like that. But so I started on Raven, and I actually deleted this Raven character. I was at like level 35 or something to start a second Valor character, which was really stupid of me because then I had to start all the way over again on Raven. So here I am on Raven. I'm a level 5 in this video. The only thing that I've got purchased is the med kit and resuscitation. And if you're new to Mag, I cannot tell you how important it is that you purchase the med kit and resuscitation. You will get tons of XP by healing your teammates that are down. You'll get tons of XP for healing your teammates that are just injured, not necessarily killed, but injured. You know, you can see that little health meter above all their heads, and you see right here what I do is I juice them, and I get XP for that. If you do that in the Frago zone, you will get tons of XP. Tons of XP. So as you can see here, I am playing Sabotage, and I am defending, and I am defending as Raven. And it's kind of ironic that Valor's attacking in this video, because they're my guys, you know what I mean? Valor's my my brethren, my homies. They're my regular guys. So, but hey, it's Mag, and when I play Mag on whatever faction I play it on, I just shoot whoever I'm looking at. You know what I mean? It's just it's about the shooting, it's about killing, and it's about having fun. But anyway, you guys might want to know what I think about Raven. I mean, you've got Spider Bite's whole series on set. Oh, look at the double knife. Yeah, you know you like that. I had to slow-mo that for you guys because that's pretty sweet. I know it was lucky, and I know it's just a double. I don't think I may have gotten a triple once in my career, but hey. Anyway, you know, you've got Spider Bites. You've got his series on Sever, and you've got all my Valor stuff. Most of my YouTube channel is all Valor, so you might want to know a little bit about Raven. And honestly, I really like Raven's maps. I think I prefer to attack them just because I don't really get to attack. Like in Domination, the only time I really can ever attack Raven's Domination map is if I'm playing on my Sever account. I don't know why, but we rarely attack Raven as Valor. It's always defending against Sever or Raven, and it's always attacking Sever. Whenever I'm on attack, when I'm playing, it just seems whenever I'm playing Valor and attacking in Domination, it's always against Sever. And Raven's map is a lot of fun to play on in Domination, like a lot of fun. Maybe it's just because I don't get to see it all that often. It's a nice change of scenery, but I really like it, and so I actually have a video coming up very shortly for you guys that will feature my Sever account attacking the Raven Domination map. So be on the lookout for that. It's very exciting. But anyway, what do I think of Raven? I think the biggest downside to Raven are their stupid-looking spaceman spandex outfits. And it pretty much ends there. Their aesthetic is kind of cool, where it's the futuristic. I mean, they got the AUG here. Their tier 2 assault rifle is the F2000. It's called the ATAC in the game. Their tier 3 battle rifle is I think it's like the SIG 552 Commando or 553. It's called the R553 in this game as its name. I believe it's just the SIG 552 Commando is what it's based off of, but who the heck knows. I prefer, actually, a lot of people think that Raven's Tier 2, the ATAC 2000 assault rifle is the best assault rifle in the game. And I really can't say that it's the best. Basically, the way I see it when it comes to the weapons of this game, They're all different, and they all have their own kind of goods and bads, kind of as with everything else. Raven's weapons seem to be more accurate and do less damage, but I can tell you right now that with Raven's guns, they might not do as much damage as like a Valor gun or a Sever gun, but pretty much every bullet will land in its target. You know, if your aim is good enough. Sever's guns are definitely less accurate and they shoot slower, but they got a lot more stopping power, so it's kind of it evens out. And then Valor guns are kind of right in the middle. They have decent rate of fire, decent accuracy, and decent stopping power. So it's all kind of basically like, that's what's kind of cool about the 3 faction system in MAG, is that it's all really purely based on preference. No faction truly has an advantage. People will argue that the maps are advantageous for certain factions. I really don't think so. I really think it's the players, and I think it's just, I mean, I'll just say it, people think Sever's maps are overpowered or unbalanced, and I really just think that the better players gravitate towards Sever. I mean, I know I've seen some good players on every faction, and it really does truly just seem like the players who have the most hours logged into MAG, who are kind of the vets, who have the most, the most KDR, the most XP, all that. It really just seems like they kind of gravitate towards Sever, and that kind of has to do with why, partly, and I mean, this isn't absolute here, seems to be why Sever seems to do so well. Because I tell you what, man, there have been plenty of times where I've attacked Sever's maps and knocked it right down, and there have been plenty of times where I've defended on Valor's map and, just totally redlined the crap out of Sever. I mean, it really just comes down to who's playing, the team aspect, who's using the most communication and teamwork versus who's not. This game's kind of an example of that. I plan on playing through Raven as a, quote, random blue dot. For those that are unfamiliar with MAG, blue dots are players not in your squad, other players on the other team. Blue dot, everyone's a blue dot if you really think about it. But I plan on playing through Raven as a random player. I don't really plan on playing as a group. I mean, I'm alone on Raven. I don't have anybody to play with as far as my clan goes. And I'm not going to be accepting any friend requests on this account. I really want to just play through it as a random, alone, and see how players experience MAG from that kind of viewpoint, who don't have a clan, who play by themselves, etc. And so far it's been interesting. I have not really encountered all that much teamwork on Raven, and I think that it attributes to why they aren't doing as well in the contracts as in the Shadow War. I mean, as you can see here, we've fallen back to sea after having a relatively good game. We pretty much held them back, to the river there. They weren't really making it into the objective, but all it takes is one hole in the defense for them to get through. And people say that C is impossible to defend on this map, and I really don't think it is. As you can see that it's only got a couple of entrances. It's got this one on the side right here that I'm at now. It's got the main ramp. It's got the 2 ladders in the back, which are easily covered by a claymore planted at each ladder. And it's got the 2 ladders and then 3 more entrances. So that's technically 5 entrances. I don't really count the ladders as an entrance just because you really should be covering them fairly easily. If you're not covering the ladders, then you don't have a good team. Like I said, a claymore at each ladder is all it takes. And other than that, there's 3 choke points leading into the objective. If you put enough people in that objective, they're not going to make it through. But that seems to be Raven's problem. As you can see here, we lost. There just weren't enough people holding the objective, being inside of it. I mean, you really just want to have enough guys in there who are healing. By the way, staying in C and healing is a freaking great way to earn XP. But you don't want to have people out, on the sides, by the spawn. I can't tell you how many times people are just off doing their own thing on this map that I've, experienced so far in Raven. It just doesn't work that way. You need to be at the objective, guys. You really need to be in there, holding it down, covering the entrances, covering the choke points. And the times where I've experienced teams doing that have been the times where we have won. easily. But I think there's definitely been way way more times where we don't do that than times than we do on Raven. And I'll leave you guys with that. Thanks a lot, guys. Subscribe to my channel. Look on the lookout for more Sever, for more Raven, and a little bit less Valor from me. So hope you enjoyed it, and that's it. Thanks. Later.